is ruining your brain and it is ruining your life. I've been reading comments and I've been responding to comments on one of the latest videos, and it's honestly disturbing. And I can say that because I was once in that place, addicted to porn and allowing it to ruin my life. But I'm gonna just go over some of the effects of what actually goes on in your brain, or just my philosophy on the damage that porn can do to your brain. So first and foremost, you have to understand that when you're addicted to something, it's all about dopamine. There's more to it attached to it, but it's about dopamine. And I'm gonna speak to you, not at you, right? So don't take this harshly. I'm speaking to a version of me too, right? So, okay. You are addicted to dopamine. You are a dopamine addict. You are looking for a temporary spike in dopamine because you probably feel dead inside. Something in your life makes you feel shameful or makes you feel unworthy. There's not a lot of excitement in your life. Maybe you're having relationship issues. Maybe you're having sexual issues. Maybe you're alone. You're coping in some type of way. Or maybe it didn't start off like that, but maybe it's like that now, right? Life is not going right in the real world, so you have to go to La La Land to get this dopamine spike. You want to feel alive again. You want to feel important again. You want to feel present again. And you're willing to search for 40 minutes to find the perfect video because one video didn't spike your dopamine enough. It didn't have the right angles. It just wasn't the right girl. Her hair wasn't long enough. That's how sick your mind is becoming, right? You will literally search for hours. You will stay up all night, ruining your sleep schedule to find the perfect dopamine booster. It is literally a drug. It's literally the new cigarettes. Sick, right? It tricks your mind into thinking about all these unrealistic things and having these unrealistic ideas. You have 12-year-olds that are not secure about themselves because their sexual parts aren't 25 inches long. It's like, bro, you're not even a man yet. And that's not even realistic. It's not realistic. You got people thinking they're going to wake up with the most gorgeous girl in the world and she's going to get stuck in the dryer. She's going to come deliver the pizza, or you're going to get a job at a pizza joint and go deliver it, and the most beautiful woman in the world is not going to be able to pay for it, and she's going to want to do it with some other form of payment. You in class, you see your teacher bend over and you're just thinking like, right? And I told y'all before, I used to go to school and girls would flirt with me and I would go find a girl on Pornhub that looked identical to her because my mind was sick. My urges were hard to control. And I see a lot of y'all commenting, I just can't fight the urges. It's just too hard. I just can't quit. I'm stuck now. That's the problem. You're delusional. You're telling yourself that. And anything you tell yourself will believe it after a while. That's why you have to use delusion to your own advantage. Tell yourself that you believe in yourself, that you know you can quit, that it's not hard to quit, and fight it. And just because you fail in one segment doesn't mean you throw all your progress away. I see a lot of y'all, I went 2 weeks without it and then I failed and I just can't. Bro, there's ups and downs to everything. You gotta repair your mind. Fix your mind. Okay? Control these urges. You're the one who creating them. And the thing is, we sit there and we'll try to blame porn for all these problems. We'll try to blame the Instagram models. And yes, all those things, they have an effect on it. But it's you, my friend. You were the one who picked up that phone. You were the one, you might have been introduced to it, but you were the one who went back. It's you. It's your brain that's being taken control of. And you're actually the one in control of it. No matter what, even when you lose control, you're still in control. So learn to control yourself for the better, for the best possible result. And you have to be careful. This is why I say to remove the distractions, remove the naked girls on social media. Stop watching porn, block it if you have to. Because the more you do something, the more something becomes a habit, the more you think about it. And one thing in life, if you give something a thought, you are giving it energy. And whether that energy be good, bad, or ugly, the results may vary. If you're with a girl and she breaks up with you or she leaves you or something like that, but she always calls your phone to blow you out and tell you how much of a bad person you are, she is still thinking about you, and it is still is driving her crazy, right? I've been in situations where girls messed it up for themselves, and I get away, and then they always call me and tell me how much they don't care, how much they don't love me. Why are you calling me? Why do you keep texting me all these paragraphs? I hate you, I love you, I hate that I love you. It's like, you're giving me that energy though. You are at war with yourself because you're giving something a thought, you're giving something energy. When you abandon the thought, when you abandon giving energy to something, that's when you can heal from it. That's when you can break away from it. But you're in the middle of class thinking about porn. You sitting with your family thinking about porn. It's not the sex. It's not the the sexual desires. It's just the dopamine. It's just dopamine. Because if it was about the sexual desires, you would feel so good after getting one off. But you feel disgusting. You feel disgusting. You spend hours at a time searching and scrolling. Some even make lists, right? But when it's all said and done, you feel terrible. That is not a good situation to put your mind in. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for anything. It's just messing with your mind. You're stuck in la la land, man. You got to get out of there. And just like I mentioned, you staying up all night. You're not taking care of certain areas of your life. That stuff comes back to haunt you. So you mean to tell me, or let me just change that narrative. You're going to stay up all night finding the perfect video, and you do this multiple times a night. And then on top of the lack of sleep, you're not eating properly. You probably not motivated to go to the gym. Do you think your life is going to be better at all? You're not doing anything to take care of yourself. You stimulating yourself with something detrimental to your health, and then you're not even sleeping on the back end to recover yourself. Your rest, your recovery is more essential than anything. Anything. That's where you repair. That's where your mind goes through the positive transformations. But if you keep reinforcing this negativity in your life and telling yourself, oh, I'm stuck, I'm 30 years old, I've been watching porn for 20 years. No, bro. You're wounded. You're wounded. Get out of the victim mindset. Be strong so you can help yourself and then somebody else. Would you want your son to go down the same rabbit hole as you? Would you want your daughter to go down the same rabbit hole as you? Just imagine, if you don't have kids, just imagine so. Would you want somebody you care about to go down the same rabbit hole as you? Me personally, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I know what it's like. Lonely, sticky, disgusting. I know what it's like. I wouldn't want nobody to go down that path. So that's why I took the action to fix me. And nobody can take that away from me. And I'm telling you, bro, I am telling you, I was in deep. I was introduced to that junk when I was like 8, probably earlier than that. My uncle had some DVDs or something. We put them in a PlayStation. Well, I did. My cousin did. But I was there. I watched it. And I eventually went back and put them in myself. And I eventually got my iPad and I searched it up, cleared my history. Right? Accountability. You did it. And I'm telling you, like I said, the point I was making before, I'm telling you, no matter all the dopamine spikes, no matter all the good moments I had doing that, the feel goods, it feels much better to look back on that and say, damn, I made it out. And it was worth it. All the grinding, all the consistency of repairing my mind. I see a lot of y'all saying you went on months at a time and you didn't watch it and then you just relapsed. Bro, I'm telling you, it's more to it than abstinence. You have to repair your mind. The time you spend away from something negative, make sure you're telling yourself, this is nasty, this is disgusting, this is not who I am changing my identity, I'm not going back to that. Keep telling yourself that. When you see a girl on Instagram, shaking her butt, degeneracy, remind yourself, don't be sending all these naked girls to your friends, bro, fix your mind. Okay? Just fix your mind. Fix your mind. If you don't believe in yourself, start believing in yourself today. Start lying to yourself if you have to. Like I said, be delusional. I'm a successful YouTuber with millions of subscribers, and I'm traveling all over the world. I have everything I want, spiritually and materialistically. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you like I don't want any materials. Of course I want materials. I'm still a child. At heart, I want my toys. I want my Porsche 911. I want some nice clothes. I'm not really into all the design and stuff, but I want things, right? But I can't get to those things if I'm stuck in this disgusting place. And I use delusion to help me get out of it. I use being real with myself to help me get out of it. Don't be weak, man. And just for this last little tip, if you find yourself in a place where, you're thinking it's hard to get out of it, or, you just keep diving back into it, just imagine somebody recorded you at your most vulnerable time, right? Your most vulnerable form of thinking, like, porn has conquered me, and I just can't get over it, right? And also imagine if they recorded you in the back room doing that deed, wiping that stickiness off you. Just imagine if they recorded you. Now imagine if they posted that up on the news, right? This is what masturbation does to men. Clip, I was addicted to porn since I was 12, and it's just really taking a toll on me, and I just can't stop. It's just the only way that I feel good. And then it pans to you in your room, searching for the video, and then doing the deed, and then like, man, why did I do that? I just relapse again. It's like the cycle just doesn't stop. Imagine if you were known for that. Imagine. Never got out of it. Didn't accomplish your goals because of that. Would you be happy? Would you be comfortable with the world seeing that side of you? Or would you be okay with it? You let me know. And by no means am I telling you to make improvements in your life for the world to see, or because of what other people think. I'm not at all. But sometimes we get so stuck within ourselves, we need to step out of ourselves and look at ourselves, and vice versa. If you're insecure, it's because you're viewing yourself from the outside. What do I look like? Oh, what do people think about me? Damn what they think about you. What do you think about you? Right? And the same goes with porn. What do you really want in life? Do you want this instant gratification? This stickiness? This disgustingness? Is that what you want in your life? Because if that's what you want, you should be satisfied where you are. If you are not unhappy with porn if you're happy with porn, right? Because when you're addicted to something, you're just chilling. It's like, whatever. I'm cooler. I'm doing it because. But if you're constantly going in this state of disgust, you're not happy, bro. So change. Nothing changes if nothing changes. It starts with you. The advice is out there. The blueprint is laid out. You just have to start. You gotta want to. You gotta believe. Your purpose is bigger than whacking your stick, my friend. And for the women who fell victim to the same thing, it's bigger than that. So, I love y'all. I believe in y'all. And I need y'all to lock in. Now, to remind y'all, don't take all this information in and feel bad about yourself and feel less of yourself or less than someone else. We all equal under this sun. We all bleed blood. Okay? Some of us are just lacking in some areas of life. And we got to be able to lift each other up and pick each other up. As I said at the beginning of the video, I'm talking to you, not at you. And I'm talking to a part of myself while doing so. Okay? I believe in you. Take this information, write down what you need to, and actually take action. Don't just watch this video Turn your phone off and stare into a corner. Use it as motivation. Use it as fuel. And I want to see comments saying, I believe in myself. I can do it. I will do it. You will do it. Bro, you've already done it. You just have to believe so life can catch up. Everything you want in life, you already have it. You just have to believe so life can catch up. You understand what I'm saying? My hair is at my feet. But if I don't believe it, it'll never get there. You understand what I'm saying? You are not a porn addict. You are not addicted to porn. You believed in yourself. You have succeeded. Congratulations. You are free from porn. I'm proud of you. Let's move on to the next challenge.